Okay, here I am with my 2012 Gas Gas EC300. Gonna do the top end kit. Pretty much remove the seat, remove your tank. Next I'm gonna take off the hide guard I have. And I'm gonna drain the radiator coolant, which will then, I can then take off the bracket down here, take out the spark plug, take that top end, take that top off, and take a look. See, you know, what type of wear it looks like. And I am a B cylinder, which is right there on the back. Should say A, B, or a C. And mine's a B from the factory. And take a look. I got a ton of hours on this. I don't know how many hours. I got miles. I think in terms of miles. I got 5,000, 8,000 miles on the original top end. It's not making noise, not acting funny, seems to be running fine. However, I figured, you know, to do it and see what the wear is like and then go from there. And I'll just point out, it's kind of funny, from day one, their rubber strap for the computer has just totally disintegrated. Because you can see I used a zip tie at one point because it wasn't that bad, but I could tell it was breaking. So you might want to note to yourself, just go in there and put a zip tie from day one. Apparently those aren't good rubber parts and break down. So with some little video editing, as I go along, you will see what I do, and hopefully this helps somebody else out. Okay, I'm back. Well, so what I did was, on the left side, mine's an electric start, so I tried to drain the radiator coolant, popped off the electric start. I also took off the, what would that be, the capacitor, I guess, for the spark plug. And top end was really easy to remove. Oh, I disconnected both ends of the coolant lines going to the top, pulled off that, and then pulled off the top of the cylinder, the head, and you know, you can't see down right now. I got a flashlight for that. So this is how it looks. I haven't cleaned anything, I haven't done anything other than move the cylinder down to see in. You know, remember, I have 5,000 to 8,000 miles on this. Somewhere in there, I have a ton of miles. So, yeah. I can still see crosshatch. Let's see if I can zoom and see if it focuses. It might not. There's crosshatching. I'm guessing I have to see if that's scoring or not. I kind of felt it with my nail. Didn't feel like scoring. I might be okay. Well, no, I'll clean up some of this and probably just order the B kit with the B piston. We'll see. So there we have it. You know, the piston has worked pretty dang well considering how many miles I have, and the cylinder seems to be holding up well. But Nicosol coating is pretty dang strong, so I might be able to see some of that crosshatch on the computer versus on this little screen of the video camera. There we go. So I'll take a look and see what that's all about. So I'll come back with more. Let you know what I do. Okay. So I'm back once again. Let's see. I have the wrench with the extension in it just because I just took off the head, and that was just to stop the piston from coming up while I was doing it. Yeah, not too hard. A lot easier than a 4-stroke. There we go. There's the top. I already cleaned it, so It only had like a really light film on it. Came right off with a wipe. Haven't touched this really. Kind of cleaned the inside a little before I took it apart. Yeah, it's fine. There's no scratches, gouges. The crosshatch is still there. So it's held up really well. Let's see both sides are the power. So here's this side. Not sure what that's supposed to look like, but this side could use a little cleaning. Obviously, let's see, put my light back. I zoom in. So just a real light, even coating in there. Probably doesn't hurt anything. I'll clean it. And then the outside cover laying right there. I'll clean that. Had a little bit of dirt that fell in. I'll clean that up. Again, even film, nothing, not a lot of gunk. However, my exhaust, I noticed, maybe this is how it's supposed to be. When you take off that piece, let's see if I can zoom in. There's one rubber. Oh wait, maybe. Nope, there's a groove for a rubber O-ring, then an O-ring. I'm guessing I'm missing one. Maybe that's why it leaks. Not a big deal. We'll rectify that. Yeah, I mean, this is what it pretty much looks like apart. You can see this is what's still on the bike. Obviously, I got to remove the exhaust. But, you know, you can leave the muffler on. And then electric start off. Take a little more complicated than a non-electric start, but really not that much more difficult. A couple more bolts. Not a big deal, like 4 total. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Everything looks good to go. I'll just order up the B piston, which is what my cylinder is marked with. And then worry about, you know, then take the piston out and change out the bearing and all that good stuff. There we go. So this is what a gas with like 5,000 to 8,000 miles in there looks like. Obviously well made. I don't see any actually cracks in this piston. I mean, it's hard to tell about wear on this side. See those spots, don't know if that's normal. Don't know if that's just gunk. Let's see. Yeah. Well, top has a light coating on it. I don't know. I would say for the miles, it's not that bad. Could be worse. I guess it could be better. I wonder how much of that is just early on. I do use AMSOIL 2-stroke oil. Oh, I've used the Interceptor, the Dominator, I've used the Sabre. Kind of used a little bit of everything. Change it around occasionally. I do have an APT Smart Carb. So, I mean, that could have been from stock carb, could have been from, who knows. I mean, overall, though, I'm happy. It's not that bad. I should probably actually maybe even look at the reads with how many miles I have and just replace those, you know, because they do go. So I guess I'll put that on my list. But first things first, I'll go ahead and order up the piston. So there we go. And I'll probably clean up a bunch of this stuff. So I'll come back and add more to this. So since I've last done this, it's gotten really cold. Got the radiator guards in. Just kind of adding some paint to them. So I'm taking a look at the piston. See how this comes off. See that in... See that indentation right there, and it goes underneath the ring. There's a metal ring with a gap there, but you know, how are you going to get out? That's why they have that there. So I'm hoping this screwdriver is small enough. And as you will notice, tuck a old shirt or something, you know, around so you don't lose parts down into your engine and have to dick around trying to get it out, or break the whole engine. That would just suck. So yeah, the screwdriver looks like it's small enough. You go in, pry up. That's going to take tension off. I'm going to actually spin that end over. See if I can. Might not be able to do this on camera. That's what I'm doing right now. And going to put the new piston in. So I'll be back. So I'm back with the piston out. So I just removed that clip. Like I said, they give you the little slot there. Let's see if I can. Right there on the side. Show you the one that's in. Right there. Maybe you can see it. Try to zoom in a little more. But it goes underneath that clip. So you just put in a small screwdriver. And you might need a few hands to, and another screwdriver, small screwdriver, to kind of get in there and pop it out. It took me a minute. And I've never done this before, so it's not that bad. The clip didn't fly anywhere. I set it down right here. Some cardboard. I'll have to see what the kit has in it. So this is what the piston looks like with like 5,000 to 8,000 miles. Not horribly bad, considering. Coating's starting to come off right there, flake. I guess the plating. Some buildup on the top. Maybe I can adjust the smart carb a little bit. Burning a little rich. It's okay. It's better than having the engine be lean and hot and blow up on me. So anyways, that's it. And so then that pin just slide it out and it comes right out. Next thing is to remove the bearing, because I know that's in the kit. Although that, it looks good, but got a new one. Might as well put it in. So just back real quick, I weighed these in the kitchen with the wrist pin, with the clips that hold it in, with the oil clips. This one weighs, the OEM one weighs 10.50 ounces. This one, the Vuzna, with the wrist pin and the clips, one clip's in, well, I just threw one in just to get the weight, is 10.25 ounces. So there you have it. This one is a little bit lighter. So hopefully it holds up just as well.